With stardom comes fame, fortune, and of course, the good life. But not all stars leave their humble beginnings completely in the dust. In fact, many of them bring their families along for a front row seat on the Hollywood roller coaster. These are the celebs who still live with their parents.
Hi guys, I'm Maria Menounos. Welcome to my home.
Maria Menounos may not be the biggest name in the celebrity world, but the actress and TV personality is extremely successful and certainly capable of having her own home. That's why many fans were shocked to learn that she still lived with her parents in 2014. Not only that, Menounos also lived with her then-boyfriend, director Kevin Undergaro, and their family friend. The Menounos family situation was so interesting that they made a reality TV show about it all in 2014 called Chasing Maria Menounos. The star discussed the strange setup, telling Ellen, "I just love the idea that I am able to take these two villagers from Greece who had no running water, they didn't have shoes to go to school with, and now they're going to be famous on TV."
I am blessed to have my mom live with me like at least half of the year. So when she's here, this kitchen is always in action.
Though the show only lasted one season, those close quarters led to some difficult moments, according to People magazine, who reported that Menounos found out she had a benign brain tumor while her mother was battling stage 4 brain cancer. Menounos made the difficult decision to stay quiet about her own condition until just before her surgery in order to not stress her mother out. She said, "It was awful because we were all living in this house and keeping this secret." For tennis superstar Rafael Nadal, no amount of money, success, or fame can replace his family or his home. He told blogger Helen Cummins, "Family is the most important thing." That's likely part of the reason why he opened a sprawling tennis academy on his home island of Majorca, a place to which several of his family members contribute in some way. Nadal now has an excuse to return home as much as he can, curing the homesickness that he admits he experiences at times. But the Nadal family does more than just work together. They all live together too. Nadal told the outlet, "My father wanted to keep us all close and built a house for us all in Manacor. Today, my parents, my family, and my brother's family, including me and my sister, all live in the same house on different floors."
Manacor and Puerto Cristo are my home. I have my family, all my friends since I was a kid.
Now, with the tennis academy nearby his home and his family, Nadal might never have to leave town after he retires, something that he might one day find appealing. He says, "It is my home. I am happy here and I can't imagine living anywhere else." According to The Sun, singer Jess Glynne had 7 #1 hits, 12 million singles sold, and an album that went triple platinum by 2018. The then 28-year-old also still lived at home with her parents. But this wasn't a negative for Glynne. She credited her wholesome upbringing and supportive family for much of her success, and believes it will help her sustain her career and her composure through it all. She told the outlet, "I'm a good girl, and I have a very good Jewish family who brought me up very well."
Yeah, they're massive music fans. Like, they're at every jazz festival, always at a soul gig, every somewhere.
When compared to someone like Amy Winehouse, Glynne's personal idol, the singer saw their respective support systems as very different. She said, "Amy was a massive influence on me. The biggest. It's devastating because you look at where it did go wrong. I think really it's about the people around you. I don't think she had the right people who cared about her, and that's why I'm so grateful for the people I have around me." Just don't go expecting this big happy family to live together forever. While Glynne seems happy with her situation as of early 2020, she told the Evening Standard in 2016, "I want to buy a house and get my own place." No word on whether the singer has moved out yet. When Chrissy Teigen described her and husband John Legend's living situation to the press at a Vita Coco event, it raised a few sets of eyebrows, revealing that at the time, her mom lived with her and her dad lived up the street. She said, "My dad comes by every day. It just works for them. It's a good family life. We're all very close, very tight-knit."
Hey guys, it's John and Chrissy in your typical home theater.
before judging them by their wealth, which was estimated to be more than $50 million combined in 2018, according to Life and Style. Consider how much of a challenge it would be for Tygan and Legend to care for 2 young children while maintaining their very busy and very public lives. But there may have been something else brewing behind the scenes. According to People magazine, Chrissy's dad's divorce from her mother was official as of May 2020. As the frontwoman for the soul and hip-hop group The Internet, Syd Bennett has seen her share of success. She originally came from Odd Future, the musical collective that gave the world Frank Ocean and Tyler the Creator, according to Pitchfork. The successful musician, also known as Syd or Syd the Kid, has also released her own solo content along the way. Despite the fact that she's called a trailblazing genius in these genres, Bennett has remained humble and down to earth by keeping her life simple and largely unchanged.
It's really important to keep family around you.
Namely, the singer-songwriter still lives in the same Los Angeles home that she shared with her mother for years. Above the guest house is the studio where she recorded much of the music she made growing up. The then 26-year-old told Out magazine in 2018, "Staying here in LA and in this house keeps me grounded. I can never forget where I came from because I've never left for that long." With one of the biggest hits in 2019, Lewis Capaldi raced to stardom with his song Someone You Loved, which topped the Billboard Hot 100 charts and reigned atop the official UK singles charts for 7 weeks. Yet his enormous professional success hasn't led to many major changes in his personal life. In fact, according to Capaldi, he hasn't even seen much of a financial boom. He told the Daily Star that December, "There's always room to earn more. I still live with my parents, so I don't think I'm earning that much money. And all I spend my money on is food because I can't help stuffing my face."
So I don't have any expectations, and even if I did, the stuff that we've already done has smashed those expectations.
Earlier that year, Capaldi took cameras to his hometown of Bathgate, Scotland, showing off his room at his parents' house. In April 2019, the singer-songwriter posted another video mocking the exaggerated reports of his net worth, allegedly estimated to be over $12 million. He joked,
I've had the same bedroom since I was 12 years old, and you mean to tell me there's £10 million sitting? I've got New York wallpaper.
Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more Nicki Swift videos about your favorite celebs are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.